Welcome back, my dear students. Today we are entering to the last part of our topic is exercise portion. So we were dealing about chapter 2 motion. So in motion we were studying about rest motion, then types of motions, then speed and velocity, then the different mass and weight and the differences between mass and weight. Everything we have discussed. So since many of you have not got your textbook, I will give you all the question answers. You please go through it. First one, the part 1 exercise portion. Pick the most appropriate answer. So question I will read and I will give you 4 options and the correct answer I will say. A car parked in a parking lot is said to be in at option A rest, B motion, C uniform speed and D uniform velocity. Answer option A rest. Second one, a bullet launched from a toy gun is an example of A. Rectilinear motion, B. Curvilinear motion, C. Circular motion, D. Oscillatory motion. Option A. Rectilinear motion. Third one, the motion of a spinning top is an example of A. Random motion, B. Curvilinear motion, C. Rotatory motion, D. Oscillatory motion. Answer is C. Rotatory motion. Fourth question, the nature of the motion of the earth around its axis is option A. Rectilinear, option B. Curvilinear, option C. Rotatory, option D. Random. Answer is rotatory. Here the earth is rotating around its axis, not around the sun, around its own axis. That's why the answer is rotatory. Question number 5. Which of the following is a vector quantity? A. Distance, B. Density, C. Speed and D. Displacement. Displacement, because displacement it will give you the both the direction and the magnitude. Question number 6. A boy moves 3 km due west and then 4 km due north. The displacement of the body is option A 5 km towards south, option B 5 km towards southwest, option C 5 km towards north and option D 5 km towards northwest. Answer is option D 5 km towards northwest. Seventh one, which of the following relation is correct? Option A, speed is equal to distance into time. Option B, speed is equal to distance divided by time. Option C, speed is equal to time divided by distance. And option D, speed is equal to 1 divided by distance into time. Answer option B, speed distance divided by time. Eighth question, an object moves for 50 seconds at a speed of 20 meters per second. What is the distance travelled by the car? You have to multiply 20 into 50,000 meter. Ninth one, the mass of the body. Option A, changes with place. Option B, changes with time. Option C, remains the same. And option D, can be 0. Answer is option C, remains the same. 10th question, which of the following instruments is used to measure weight? Option A, spring balance. Option B, beam balance. Option C, stopwatch. And option D, thermometer. Answer is option A, spring balance. Next set, fill in the blanks. A disc thrown by an athlete is an example of dash type of motion. A disc thrown by an athlete is an example of rotational motion. Answer is rotational. Second question, an object moving in a curved path is said to have dash curvilinear motion. Answer is curvilinear motion. Third one, dash is the shortest distance between the initial and final position of a body. Answer displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and final position of a body. Fourth one, the SI unit of velocity is same as speed, meter per second. Answer is meter per second. Fifth one, the dash of the body defined as the quantity of matter contained in. What is the answer? Mass. The mass of the body is defined as the quantity of matter contained in. Next one, next set, match the following columns. Two options are there. First column, displacement, velocity, time, mass, weight. In second column, meter per second, kilogram, meter, Newton, second. So first one is displacement. What is the answer of displacement? Displacement is actually we are measuring with the meter. Unit is meter. Second one is velocity. What is velocity? Velocity will be meter per second, expressed in meter per second. Time, what is the unit of time? Time is expressed in seconds. Then mass is in kilogram, unit is in kilogram. Then weight unit is Newton because it's a force. Then next set of question. Next set is answer the following in short. First one, define translatory motion. Define translatory motion. Answer is, if an object moves same distance in a same time is called a translatory motion. If an object is moving same distance in same time is called a translatory motion. Second question, what do you understand by oscillatory motion? What do you understand by oscillatory motion? What is oscillatory motion? When an object move with the to and fro, about its mean position is called a oscillatory motion. When an object move hold to and fro about its mean position is called oscillatory motion. Third question, what do you understand by vector quantities? What do you understand by vector quantities? The quantities which are expressed in both magnitude and direction. In both magnitude and direction is called vector quantities. The next one, a child moves a toy car, takes around and brings back to the starting point. What is the displacement of the car? Here a child is going to take a toy car. He is starting from one point and making a round and again moving to the same point. What is the displacement? For here there is no displacement because it has reached into the same point. Distance is there but the displacement is zero. Displacement is zero. Then fifth question, a car is moving at a rate 40 km per hour towards east. Which physical quantity is stated here, speed or velocity? A car is moving at the rate of 40 km per hour towards east. So direction is expressed. So speed or velocity? Answer is velocity. Why? Because along with the magnitude, direction also specified. So it is velocity. Then next set, answer the following in detail. What do you understand by the term motion? What do you understand by the term motion? If an object changes its position with respect to time is called a motion, or another one definition is there. An object in the same surrounding keep changing. An object in its surrounding keep changing with respect to time is also called as a motion. First, either if the object is changing its position with respect to time is also called motion, or an object if it changes its surrounding with respect to time is also called motion. Speed and velocity have the same units yet they are different physical quantities. Why? Okay, both speed and velocity both are having same unit meter per second. Why they are different? In speed we are just telling the magnitude only. That means, for example, I can express speed 10 kilometer or 10 meter per second, 10 meter per second, 10 meter per second. But in velocity, what I will do? Along with that, towards east. Towards east. The direction also will be telling. So this is the difference between speed and velocity. Then third one, explain why a car driven on any city road is an example of non-uniform motion. Question is, explain why a car driven on any city road is an example of non-uniform motion. So what is uniform motion? If the object is traveling same distance with respect to same interval of time. But you just think about a city area. There will be traffic jams will be there, curving will be there, or some people will be crossing the road. So at that time we are not able to maintain same speed for the vehicle. So that's why we can say that the vehicle is not going to cover equal distance in equal interval of time. So it is called a non-uniform motion. It's clear now? Then fourth question, what do you understand by average speed? B, non-uniform velocity. Two terms definition we are asking here. First one is average speed and second one is non-uniform velocity. What is average speed? Average speed is the total distance traveled divided by total time taken. It's a ratio between total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Then what is non-uniform velocity? For non-uniform velocity there are three definitions are there. First one, unequal distance in equal interval of time in a given direction. Okay, sometimes unequal distance will be covered in equal interval of time, but the direction will be same. That is also called a non-uniform velocity. Second one, equal distance in equal interval of time, but the direction will be changing. Equal distance is covered by the object in equal interval of time, but what we are having, if it is traveling in east, sometimes it will be changing to south or north. If the direction is changes, that is also called a non-uniform velocity. Another one is unequal distance in equal interval of time with the change in direction. That is also called a non-uniform velocity. Then last in answer the following. Differentiate between mass and weight. Differentiate between mass and weight. What are the differences between mass and weight? I think in previous class you can see the differences. I have already classified them. I will read out. First one, the amount of matter contained in a body is called mass, whereas the amount of force by which Earth attracts the body towards its center is called weight. Second one is the mass of the body is constant. That means it will never change, whereas the weight of the body will be changing with the position. Then next one, third one is the mass of the body can never be zero. As I already said, mass is a constant quantity, so it will never be zero. But weight can be zero. That means since the weight is changing from place to place, the weight can be zero. Then SI unit of mass is kilogram. SI unit of mass is kilogram, whereas the SI unit of weight is Newton. Then final one, the mass of the body is measured by simple physical balance, whereas the weight is measured by spring balance. Mass is measured by physical balance and the weight is measured by spring balance. Then next one, we are moving to the numerical problems. First one, a man runs around exact half of the circumference of a circular park of diameter 40 meter. What is the displacement of the man? A man runs around exact half of the circumference of a circular park of diameter 40 meter. What is the displacement of a man? Here you see, suppose this is a circular park. He is going to run from A to B. That means half of the circumference he is going to run. So what is the displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between A and B. This is the shortest distance between A and B, and this is called diameter. What is the diameter? Is given 40 meter. 40 meter is already given in the question. So answer is 40 meter. The diameter or the distance or the displacement of this man is 40 meter. The next one, here there is a rectangle is shown. A, B, C, D. A man is going to, an object moves from A to D. A to D along a rectangular path as shown in the given figure. That means he is going to travel from A to B. This is 10 kilometer. Then B to C, it's a 6 kilometer. Then again from C to D, 10 kilometer. This much is given in the question. An object is moving from A to D such that it is a distance between A and B is 10, B and C is 6, and C and D is 10. First question, the distance covered by an object. How much distance is covered? So you have to add this one, 10 plus 6, 60 plus 10, 26. So 26 kilometer is the distance moved by an object. The next question is the displacement of the object. See, it is moving from A to D. So the position of the object is here, A to D. What is the displacement? Distance is 26 kilometer. We were adding this one, 10 plus 6 plus 10, you got 26. So what is the displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between this point, initial point and final point. So initial point is here and final point. What will be the shortest distance? This one, 6 kilometer will be the shortest distance. So answer is 6 kilometer. Answer is 6 kilometer. 6 kilometer. Now, third one, calculate the speed of an object if it covers 600 meters in 30 seconds. Calculate the speed of an object if it covers 600 meters in 30 seconds. What is the equation of speed? Speed will be equal to distance covered divided by time taken. Distance covered divided by time taken. So here the distance covered is already given how much? 600 meters. So 600 divided by what is the time? 30 seconds. 30. The answer will be 20 meter per second. The answer will be 20 meter per second. Fourth one. An express train moves at a speed of 60 km per hour. 60 km per hour. How far it will travel in 5 hours? How far it will travel in 5 hours? You have to just multiply speed into time. So 60 into 5, 300 kilometer. The answer is 300 kilometer. Then next one is how long will it take for an object moving with a speed of 10 meter per second to cover a distance of 40 meter? How long will it take? So time you have to calculate from here. Time will be equal to, time is going to take here. So distance divided by speed. Time will be, find out how time will be equal to distance divided by speed. So what is the distance covered here? 40 meter. Speed is 10. 40 divided by 10. Answer will be 4 meter per second. 4 meter, not 4 meter per second, sorry. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. The speed will be, the time taken will be 4 seconds. Then, sixth one, a train covers a distance of 840 km with a speed of 60 km per hour. How long does it take to finish the journey? How long does it take to finish the journey? Same time you have to calculate distance divided by speed. Distance is 840. 840 km in how many hours? How many hours? Kilometer per hour. The speed is 60 km per hour. So what will be the answer? Answer will be 14 hours. 14 hours. It will take 14 hours to cover the distance. Then last seventh question. A bus moves with an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour for 4.5 hours. Then find the distance traveled by each. So distance traveled will be, distance can be calculated speed into time. So speed is given 60 km per hour. So 60 into time is 4.5. Answer will be 270 kilometer. 270 kilometer. These are the numerical section we were dealing about. And here two more exercises. Some figures are given. Suppose a cyclist is like this, a mountain is shown. A person is running with a cycle. He is going to ride a cycle in this path. What will be the type of motion? This will be a curvilinear motion. This will be a curvilinear motion. Then another one picture is there. One tire is just moving towards this side on a straight path. That will be a rectilinear motion. This is curvilinear motion and this one is a rectilinear motion. Now last set, think and answer. First question. A man walks at a speed of 1 meter per second and covers a certain distance. That means if the man is traveling with 1 meter per second, he will cover a distance in certain time. But if he walks at a speed of 3 meter per second, so from 1 meter per second, if he is increasing the speed into 3 meter per second, he covers an additional distance of 15 meter in the same time. What is the distance he actually covered? So first we do not have any time. So here we are going to speed is equal to distance divided by time. From there we can, distance will be equal to speed into time. That is 15 meter he has traveled. 15 into 3, 45 meter. Okay. Now the next question is very interesting. A child walks 5 meters straight. That means he is going to walk 5 meters straight from his home. 5 meter. Then what he is doing? Then turns left and walks 12 meter. Then he is going to turn left and walks 12 meter. Then again he walks 13 meter and straight back to home. He is traveling 13 meter and straight he is coming to home. The question is, what is his displacement? What is his displacement? As I have said, if initial from here he has started 5 meter, then 12 meter, 13 meter, but again he has reached the same point. So he is not having any displacement. Displacement is a 0. Then describe the types of motion of a screw when it is turned. Suppose a screw is going to turn into a ball. What will be the type of motion? Rotating. First one is a rotatory motion, and as the screw is rotated, it will go straight inside. That is a translatory motion. That is a translatory motion. So this is all about our chapter, and these all are the exercises. So you may go through our class 1 or 2 times, and very clearly you have to observe the class, you have to listen the class properly, and take your physics copy, note down all the answers from match the following onwards. All the answers you have to note down on your copy. Thank you.